Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a reflection map that you can use in your logos as well as to create any metallic text for free in Adobe After Effects. I will leave the project file in the description box as well as the reflection map for free that you can download and use for your logos for yourself. And it's very easy to create directly in Adobe After Effects. All you have to do is create a new composition and make sure your dimensions are square. And we're going to make it around 10 seconds. The first thing you're going to do is create a new solid layer. And there's a reason we have created this black solid layer, and I will show you in this tutorial right at the end. Next, you're going to unselect your main solid layer and we're going to create a simple rectangular shape right in the center. And you can choose to align this to the center of your composition. On this shape layer, make sure the fill is turned on to white, and in the effects and presets, we're going to apply the blur effect to this. So this effect will apply to the shape layer and you can choose to blur it however you want. I'm going to type in the value 2.5 for this particular shape. I'm just going to Ctrl+D and duplicate this layer, and here I'm going to turn this into somewhat of a square and change the blur to around 20. Make sure it is centered just like this, and then what you're going to do is duplicate this particular square and we're going to place it at the other end. You can choose to change the size of all of these shapes however you wish. Now the next thing I'm going to do is create a sphere at the top right here. And here I'm going to again apply the blur effect to this sphere as well. And you're going to increase the blur to around 200. So 210. And we're going to adjust it just like this. And now I'm going to duplicate this sphere and I'm going to place it at the bottom. So this is a pretty simple reflection map texture that you have created so far. So you can rename this composition as the texture. And now we're going to create a new composition which is 16:9. And I'm going to import the texture composition right here. On this, we're going to apply the effect of motion tile. And here you're going to change the output width as well as the height to around 2000. And then you're going to press the mirror edges button. The next thing we're going to do is in the transform option, you're going to rotate it to around 25. And in your transform option in position, you're going to right click it and press the separate dimensions button. So now you have your X position as well as the Y position. At the 0-second mark, you're going to turn on the keyframes for both and make them a 0, just like this. And at the 2-second mark, I'm going to change the X position to a 400 and the Y position to a 300. Now when you play this is how your reflection map is moving. In order to continue this movement beyond the 2-second mark, now what we're going to do is hold down the Alt key on the X position. Then press this arrow and go to property and select the loop out. And here we're going to change. Instead of cycle, you're going to write continue. Now we're going to do the same for the position Y. Hold down the Alt key. So what this expression does is that beyond the 2-second mark, you will now have a continued movement of your reflection map. So this is how easy it is to create a reflection map using Adobe After Effects. You can mess with the shapes, you can mess with the opacity settings as you wish. And in case you want a lower setting for your light, you can change the opacity to around 40, 50 for any of these shapes as you wish. The last thing I'm going to show that you can do with this opacity map, and the reason why we created this background solid layer, is that if you want to change the color of your reflection map, which sometimes you want for your logo, for the reflection to appear in the color of your logo, all you have to do is select the preset of hue saturation and you can directly apply it onto your texture layer. Then all you have to do is press the colorize option, and here you can change it to any color you want. And if you increase the saturation enough, and you can also change the lightness to whatever you like, this way you can create a colorized reflection map using just a single hue saturation effect. You can use these reflection maps to create logos as well as metallic texts. And if you want to learn how to do that, I have a few videos already uploaded and I will upload a few more so you guys can learn how to do that using a reflection map. If you're interested in more Adobe After Effects tutorials, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and the project files as well as a free reflection map is available on my Patreon and you can check it out. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.